Hello everyone. Today I am going to take the last point in this topic, that is electrolytic conductivity, and the last point is named as, that is, factors affecting on transport number. Already we have discussed about the transport number. It is denoted by the letter T plus of a cation or a anion, and it is defined as, that is, the total fraction of current carried by its ion. It may be cation or it may be anion. This is the definition for the transport number. Today we will discuss some factors affecting on this transport number. Generally we have seen that is a transport number. For example, it is of cation. It is depends upon its velocity or the number of ions attached to it. Number of anions attached to it. Now, how the nature of the electrolyte can affect the transport number, we will see as follows. Let us see the factors affecting on the transport number. Transport number affecting factors totally there are 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Which are these 6 factors? First is nature of electrolyte. Okay. Second is concentration. Third is temperature. Fourth is formation of complex. Fifth is invariable formation of transport numbers, and last is about degree of hydration. So now we will discuss these 6 factors one by one. Let us see the first factor, that is nature of an electrolyte. See here. As I already discussed, that is transport number of cation, for example, say, it depends upon the velocity of a cation, okay, that is of a mu plus, or it also depends upon the number of anion attached to it. Now, number of electrolytes if present and of one of the ion is common, what happens? See here, for example, if it take as electrolyte as LiCl and here HCl, the transport number of cation in LiCl of T plus T minus of Cl minus ion is as follows. In LiCl, the moving speed of T minus of LiCl of Cl minus ions is about, transport number is about 0.67, and in HCl it is only about 0.18. That is, these are the values corresponds to our T minus, that is our transport number of which? That is of anion. It is as the transport number of LiCl of Cl minus in LiCl is 0.67, that is it's very high, and here transport number of anion in HCl of Cl minus it is only 0.18. It suggests that is the speed of anion that is Cl minus ion in HCl is greater than that of speed of Cl minus ion in LiCl. Okay, this is the conclusion. Whatever may be electrolyte we have to use, here the speed of the cation and anion is of a variable nature. Okay, now come to the second point, that is the concentration. Second point, concentration. The transport number of a cation and anion T plus and T minus have the marked effect of about a concentration, or in other words, concentration have the marked effect on the value of a transport number of cation and transport number of anion. According to Onsager type equation, we have transport number of cation, for example, is equal to transport number at infinity minus AB square root of C, where T plus is equal to transport number of cation, T standard is equal to infinite value of T0, and AB are the constants. C is the concentrations. By using this relation, one can find out the value of T plus. Okay, how it is? See here, by plotting the graph of square root of concentration versus transport number. Okay, the nature of the graph is straight line, and the intercept on y-axis, that is at this point, it gives the value of T standard, and from the value of this T standard one can determine the transport number of a cation. Okay, all of you understand it? That is, by using this equation one can determine the transport number of a cation or anion by using the concentration. Okay, now the third factor is that about temperature. IMP. As far as transport number of cation and anions are considered, here we know that the equation, that is T plus plus T minus is equal to 1. Okay, that is transport number of cation and always of anions, their sum comes to a 1, that is each number is less than 1. What is the effect of temperature on transport number? On increasing temperature, the transport number of cation and anion approaches to value, how much? That is up to a 0.5. Okay, approaches to value a 0.5. Okay, and if the value exceeds, this value is decreases above from 0.5. Okay, what happens here? That is, temperature has marked effect on the value of transport number of cations and anions. On increasing temperature, transport number of cations and anions approaches to value or equals to value of 0.5, and if there is a value which exceeds the 0.5, at that time this value is decreases, that is above the 0.5, that is it comes to a below the 0.5. For example, in case of electrolyte KCl, here the cation is equal to K plus and anion is equal to Cl minus. K plus having the transport number, that is T of K plus is equal to 0.49 and that of Cl minus is equal to 0.51. Okay, and in other case, that is exceptional case, when these two transport numbers are equal one, at that time what happens, that is they have only slightly effect of the temperatures. Okay, here we have seen that in the electrolyte the transport number of cation is equal to 0.49 and transport number of anion is equal to 0.51. Okay, that is in shortly we have said that is as the temperature is increases, transport number of a cation or anion is increases up to a certain limit. That is they tends to equalize in a value that is equal to 0.5. Okay, now the fourth factor is about, that factor is called as, that is formation of complex. Already we have seen the word complex in inorganic chemistry. Okay, already we know that is on increase in concentration tends to increase in their transport number. But in many cases what happens? In many cases, on increasing concentration, there is decrease in transport number. Okay, why this happens? That is due to the formation of a complex. Okay, for example, in CdI4 minus minus, okay, here this is a complex. In this complex formation, here on increasing the concentration, there is formation of a complex CdI4 minus minus. Here cations are Cd plus plus and 2I minus minus. Okay, due to the formation of complex Cd plus plus ions cannot move freely. Therefore, due to formation of complex Cd plus plus ions cannot move freely. Therefore, the value of transport number of cation or anion is to be decreased. Okay, now come to the next point, that is fifth factor, invariable transport number. For this purpose, we have to draw some table, okay, and its value. Okay, first is about concentration, and here transport number. Okay, concentration from 0.01, 0.02, 0.05, okay, then 0.1, 0.2, 0.5 and 1. Okay, what are the values? 0.444, 0.443, 0.396, 0.296, 0.126, minus 0.003 and minus 0.421. Okay, these are the concentrations and respective their transport numbers. Okay, just concentrate on this table. Okay, now see here what happens. as the concentrations are goes on increasing. That is, on increasing concentrations, already our rule, according to the factor, there is increase in transport number, but it is not happens. There is decrease in transport number. However, due to this case, suppose that this is due to a formation of a complex. Okay, but of which types already we have discussed, that is formation of complex. But in many cases, it is on increasing concentration, there is happening of negative transport numbers. What happening here? That is negative transport numbers. Now this numbers is due to there is formation of invariable complex, of which, that is suppose CD I4 minus CD I3 minus. Okay, now this type of complex, on increasing concentration, there is formation of invariable formation of a complex, and due to that the positive or negative ions cannot move freely, because there is formation of invariable complex with a invariable transport number. But what is the remedy on this such type of criteria? We have to decrease the concentration. Okay, but on decreasing the concentration, here the point should be noted that there is a formation of a variable complex, and then only there is decrease in positive transport numbers. Okay, now the last point, it is the degree of hydration. See here I am going to express the last point. 6 point, degree of hydration. As far as degree of hydration point is considered, the transport number of ions, suppose this is a transport number of ion, that is of T plus, it is surrounded by the solvent molecules. Okay, surrounded by solvent molecules. So as to determine this degree of hydration, it is inversely proportional to this transport number. That is what? That is, we decrease in degree of hydration. There is increase in transport number. Okay, what happens here? That is, we decrease in degree of hydration, there is increase in transport number, and vice versa. Or in other words, when there is increase in degree of hydration, there is decrease in transport number due to the surroundation of solvent molecules to with a transport number of cations and anions. Thus, we have completing here the factors affecting on the transport number. In the next lecture, we will discuss about some problems related on this topic. Thank you.